Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing the bone pit. Yeah, looks like we get unlocked. Yeah, how far did we get last night? I don't even remember getting Anders. Not really. Oh, whatever. All good. I don't think there's anything up here. I always look and there never's any. Not in Act 1 anyway. Oh, I don't think I'm going to beat what I've got. Not even close. Stuck with what we got. All right.
Generations of I can, when I tell the tale of these dragons, I'll make them three five. The roommate.
Nice. All money's good money right now. That's a quarter sovereign right there. Just in this room. That's not like a lot. We're only level 7, so that's decent. I've never micromanaged the money gain in the game to the point where, like, if you really just want to get super super anal about it, you could do like, what are the highest odds of bigger money drops in a particular area? Like, what has like maybe the most elites, um, things like that. There's certain money drops that are set, and there's certain money drops that are set amount, and then they go up based on your money making gear that you've got on and whatever, right? And then you've got just certain enemies that are more likely to drop maybe more, or just more enemies for more drops, period. Even if it is just 4 or 5 silver at a time, if you get a shot at 30 or 40 of them, it's better than only having a shot at, like maybe, 2 or 3. So should you save those quests for as late as possible? Because every time you level up, the money goes up. Everything, the whole game scales. Everything does. Money up. I mean, most games are like that. You're gonna get more money later, or you're gonna get stuff that's at least worth more money later, right? That's what I'm talking about. Let everything drop something. I really hope we get a sovereign drop. Meaning one of the bosses that normally only drop like 20, 30 silver, they can potentially drop 2 or 3 gold. It's rare, but it happens. I don't know what the percentage on it is. It's really low.
Will destroy you. One and go.
That's all I'm talking about. That's worth a gold piece right there. We want to be able to go get our talent tome. Hopefully after we're done with this here, but maybe we'd have to get lucky. Yeah, we'd have to get really lucky. So Isabella now. Okay. Who needs that right now?
Messing with us is suicidal. Nice and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Hold on. What happened here?
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
You better get going. Try not to get eaten.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Ah, I'd wondered if the dragons left their nest unguarded.
Lord Violence? Violence? Is that another way to say violence? Lord Violence? Thanks for the sub. Sorry, I didn't see it or hear it. Turn that up, but I don't know if that'll do anything. It seems like I'm not getting alerts lately. Streamlabs doesn't seem super friendly with YouTube. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, let's hope. Ah, see, that could be 2 or 3 sovereigns. Could be. We could reload it and kill it a few times, you know. But I mean, that always seems cheesy. That's about the lowest silver that bitch could probably drop. Oh, I'll tell you that. Doesn't get much worse than that. Punk ass. Definitely got stuff to turn in. Could just go back and do that now. Got that started. Yeah, if I get a couple sovereigns from him. Okay. I'm gonna turn this shit in. Go get my talent tome right now. At least.
Not much room in the barrels. I heard you lost something. This it?
I'd like to do Night Lives while I still got a fire staff that's worth using. But I also like to go get some money as early as possible. I got a lot of rune slots to fill, and I'd like to get some runes of fortune in there.
I've always wondered,
Plus, you can make
why
some
is
other
every
shit. If you can make
surface
runes of
wall
fortune, you can
alert
probably
to
make
a
a few
smith?
things like
You
cold
left out
runes and
criminals and
or
hired muscle.
They don't count.
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects, sort of like.
You're kidding.
Of course I am. We come to the service. Blondie, you think there's a tradition of dwarf woodcutters in Orzammar?
Please, can you help me? My brother.
my brother.
Don't worry. Helping people and killing people are what I'm best at.
I
Uh,
hope there will be no call to kill anyone, Sarah.
grr.
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
So you think the Templars, what, killed and ate your brother?
Maker forbid. I don't know what happened. He just stopped writing me. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Your
Shouldn't have any
brother may
money.
indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Get all this shit started. Get working on it, you know?
I need to find my wife.
Yeah,
What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
Bring her
We're
back
done
right now.
here.
I demand it. Oh,
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
you should pay me.
You should pay someone else. Well, like me. I like being paid.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
The guards disagree.
They are more disagreeable than my wife. Maybe your friend is more sensible. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores. Until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite. Ah, talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Welcome, merchant.
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
I bet their first task will be cleaning up the entrails the last shift left behind.
A dragon killer and a mind reader. Wonderful. Let us discuss your payment. You have been a great help. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together? I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Seems like the miners could use protection. And an advocate.
So, to our first order of business. We replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Fereldans out there, but it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the bone pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
.4 should be enough. So edge staff that I just got. Spirit damage? I don't need that for anything. I don't need that for anything, literally. Okay, so get up to 25 now. See what other garbage we got in here. I don't know. Let's see if buying any of these. I'm just gonna use those. I could use that, at least for a while. Sure. Still got some money left over. Let's see. He does tend to have good staffs. Like that right there could easily be. The thing is, okay, let's say it says like 17 physical. That could easily be a cold or a lightning or a fire staff. If that was a fire staff with no stats on it, uh, yeah, it would cost like 60 something silver if it had 17 points, 15 points of damage. So I doubt I would buy it unless I was going to use it right now. Yeah, on the cheap. I think we got something to turn in at the Rose. Maybe. No, we already turned it in. We already turned it in. Doesn't matter. Got to do this anyway.
You married a Templar, huh?
What of it?
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
I can see why
Okay,
Nanette's
everybody in the
like
background
you.
is like, you got to
You're
be kidding.
feisty.
You got to be kidding.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Were you hoping Nanette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Nanette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Someone else Nanette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Nanette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
Stupid. Idiot. I'll probably see me sometime. I could try to be Mae West or some shit. That's stupid. All right. What do I want here? Well, I should probably upgrade that. That's kind of a no-brainer, really. Got that. I took force first. Oh, I guess, yeah, the extra force to spells and stuff. We might not even take Blood Mage. We might. What do you get for this? Plus 25 mana that I'm not investing in? I don't think you need that, though. No, I'll probably take Blood Mage second, just for the health. I'm not even going to bother with it. But I didn't need to spend that point there. I really didn't. It doesn't stack. Heroic Aura does not stack. I should have saved that for much, much later. That's kind of a wasted point. I don't know if it's going to matter. As long as I've got the basics going in the deep roads. I mean, yeah, really. About to level up again anyway. Go ahead and grab this. I know I'm gonna use this. Yeah, it's kind of a given. Yeah, I'll use that, so good enough. Now I can complement combos, although to be honest, fucking it's better to pass that off to a companion who has upgraded chain lightning. Because they can pull it off instantly on targeted enemies, specific enemies. I don't know. Okay, let's go get some other stuff done. We've apparently already done Avelines. Shit. We need the ambush is what we need. ambush for the Talvashoth caverns, because that's the last thing we need. That's worth money.
Old
Yeah, we're gonna level
Shemlin,
up here too.
your kind are not
Hey, what's up,
welcome
Saul?
among the Dalish.
What's going on?
I'm not expecting tea and cakes.
How you doing?
I just need to see someone.
There's nothing here for any human.
Wait, this is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin?
How's the middle of your
I
week
thought
going?
she'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
Marathari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andaranatishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There is a light in your heart, human. Don't let it go out. You will need it. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
A dragon fell from the sky, charred some darkspawn, then asked me to bring you this amulet. No big deal.
You are blessed by luck,
Yeah.
then.
Can't complain.
I will pray that Miss Hal watches over your path. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done, and when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
That seems a little odd.
It is her wish, and I must grant it. You will find Merrill waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shira.
It is her wish. You must grant it, but I have to
No,
do
of
all the
course
work. Doesn't that sound familiar?
I thought maybe you could use some archery. Private ones.
I think my aim is hopeless, Rada.
Well, why don't we go somewhere alone and try to fix that?
Oh, that's a great idea. My gear is on the other side of...
Leave it.
Dude, she's trying to... Never mind.
I think I...
If I were the Keeper, you wouldn't even have that list. Your family murdered Zathrian and his entire tribe.
They weren't themselves. They were cursed. And each day more lose themselves to the beast.
What's this about curses? And beasts?
This Shemlin speaks for the werewolves of the Brazilian forest. She represents murderers.
And saviors too. They fought at the Battle of Denerim with the hero of Ferelden. But now they're losing hold of their senses. Even the Lady of the Forest is growing wild. If you don't help soon, there'll be nothing but monsters, and then you'll see murders.
We are done.
If I can help keep the werewolves from turning to beasts, I will.
Thank you. The curse can't be broken, but it can be slowed. The Keeper gave me a list of ingredients, but some will be difficult and dangerous to find. Please, help me find them.
Okay, one is literally within arm's reach. But I guess if she makes one step for that box, she gets shot in the face with an arrow, so... I guess that kind of makes sense.
Oh. It's a little flat for a
Gremlin.
bulb?
Wonderful.
Told you
Make
so.
your business here quick.
I don't think he has anything for me to buy. Now, see, that'd be fantastic, but I'm not spending that much because that extra +5 mana. If it weren't for that, this staff would cost 60 something silver. Said that one stupid thing. So I love these, man. I don't think he sells anything we need. No.
Stage crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Maybe it's not the
I don't think
mountain.
there's anything to ask him either, is there?
I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
You gotta ask him about Ironbark later.
I don't need anything right now.
I mean, you gotta come back here
Of
at least what, 2 more times?
The guards don't come this far out. Both sides. I could use your consult, Anders.
Bring it to Darktown and I'll get you a sound or something.
What? No. I need to know some things about mages.
Why?
I'm the first person who has to deal with... Get back! Troubles.
You never get the rest of that ambush. Once you get rid of that, probably keep those. Huh. So when you play this way, you got some extra hotkeys too. Right? Yeah, the voice acting is impeccable. I'm not gonna lie, I really believe Dragon Age 2 was their best job across the board at voice acting. Considering that your main character is voiced and Hawk pulls it off. Male Hawk, I've heard, is a little more stale, but I don't really know, so I don't really care. But what's her name? Joe Wyatt? Honestly, if you were to just ask me, if I had a celebrity crush, you would ask me who's my favorite voice actress of all. I would have said Jennifer Hale, probably. And she's got a bigger body of work. But there's mistakes there. And in a smaller body of work here, I don't know Joe Wyatt's other stuff. I recognize her. Her voice does pop up in Origins, Joe Wyatt. But it's like random NPCs. You know, you hear her at Ostagar and maybe a couple other places. And she may do some other voices that just don't sound anything like her, because Jennifer Hale can do that too. She can do voices that don't sound anything like her. Don't sound anything like Shepard, anyway. Right? So, like, I don't really know. But what I do know, Joe White just doesn't ever make any mistakes. Like, she's basically perfect. As close as you can be, I think. I mean, that's my opinion.
You're one of the Amaranthine conspirators. There's a bounty on your head.
Curse you.
Not doing
You're
anything.
pathetic!
Oh, yeah? That was well timed. Aveline can get her staggers in there. You notice that? She can produce some staggers. And that shield bash is like a guaranteed stagger too. Pretty much. Maybe it doesn't stagger 4 or 5 enemies at a time, but I don't know. So like when you're playing a two-hander and it says that your swing radius is increased by 3 meters, I really don't believe that. I don't really see that. We say 3 meters, that's 9 feet above and beyond. So like if that's the case, I don't have a reticle, do I? I don't have a reticle. Okay, yeah, I do. I have a reticle. So like this would be about 6 feet. So if you're saying it's increased by 9 meters, that's another 6 feet. That's to about here. I don't know that you hit that far out. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, the two-hander does produce more staggers because that's really what it's designed to do. But the sword and board, when built right, it can kind of do the same thing, and it can almost do it faster. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, like shield bash and just basic attacks and all that. Um, and you can still get what's that? What's that one ability? Oh god damn it! Basically raises your damage by like pretty much 50%. Uh, I forget the name of the ability. Anyway, once you get that,
You must be the one the keeper told me about.
you don't produce
I
maybe
never
as
asked.
many staggers per
I'm so
swing
sorry.
as the
I
two-hander
didn't ask
does,
your name.
but you could produce as
And
many staggers in the same amount of
It's
time
not rude
as
to
a
ask a
two-hander
human their
does.
name, is it?
You know what I'm saying? Critical
I'm
chance a
Nellie,
little lower,
which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
but I mean, if your critical chance is 10% lower, but you swing twice as fast, so you literally have 50% more, almost 100% more chances to stagger. That 10%, it becomes a little less important. And there's ways to increase your critical chance anyway. Criticals produce staggers. That's the only reason I say that. It's not like every crit you get is a stagger. Every crit you get is like a much higher percentage of a chance to stagger even multiple enemies. All right. There's even a way to extend your sword and board to where you can basically extend your sword attacks to the same size as a great sword, but you're swinging twice as fast. Like there's literally things for that. So I don't know.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawk.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
Oh, I miss the cold and the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no Darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asha Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Let's get this over with.
Worry about. How about you? Now you fall.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things,
Yeah, for the most
it
part,
was
right?
lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
Yeah, no game's perfect, but it was that golden age when they actually tried to make a complete game. Like they really thought about shit. They really thought it out, and the filter wasn't is it politically correct or not. The filter was would this be a cool game and create these immersive scenarios in which you can play your character, whether it be a political one or just some you know horrible social thing that you have to deal with. Like you remember like I don't even think they could do it nowadays. I know they would never rewrite this now based on what they became. But like the whole thing, Project Overlord in Mass Effect 2, you think they would write that DLC the same way now and expose just how bad people can be? You think they would do that? Like that shit was dark as fuck. That's probably one of the dark. That's probably one of the darkest parts of a game. I mean, I'm trying to think of something that's equal to that. I mean, I got nothing off the top of my head. I'm sure there's other examples in other games and stuff. You'd probably have to go to other games that were just super, super dark and super, super grungy in and of themselves as a whole, right? Mass Effect really isn't that. I mean, yeah, it kind of is in a way, but I don't know.
Please keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right. Not
I mean, that
literally.
shit was actually disturbing because there was a realism to it.
I've done a little fighting
Science
before,
in general is
it
like
was
that.
always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone.
You hear about the animal
On our
subjects,
side, I mean.
and people just
And
brush
that
it off
was
because they don't want to
ambitious.
think about it. But there's human subjects involved too. It's not legal, so you don't ever hear about it. But the people that do it are the ones that make the laws, so they're never going to get arrested for it. Like Fauci, for example. Perfect example.
Giant rock uphill. This would perfectly sum up my life. You do get results, don't you?
Beautiful.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock and hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go. We should hurry.
You know, I think there's one point to be made. If you think about shit they got right, let me think of like a simple example of shit that was just right. Like, oh no, I can think of two examples right off the top of my head, and I'll use BioWare and then I'll use Bethesda. Two of the biggest in the game, at least back then. Now they've committed suicide on purpose, figuratively. Financially, it's actual literal, like financial suicide. Oh, it's a dirty word. Yeah, I mean, it describes exactly what they did. If the shoe fits, wear it, right? So I'll use an example on both sides. So like there was a magical thing in Oblivion, and it was in Fallout 3 too. I think they did it even better in Fallout 3 somehow. Even though the WoW value had already worn off from Oblivion, they still did it right in Fallout 3. It was the music, it was the simple graphics, it was the build up, and then it was this release when you exited the vault. And it was like this, and then you see the wasteland before you and you're like, can I go explore all that shit? That was goosebump material. That was goosebumps to anybody who just really loves video games. Oblivion did it first, right? And they copied it in Fallout 3 because guess what? It's a good thing. And then Well, fuck, I don't even need a Bio example. You know what? I'll just use that example, and we'll just carry it across the board. Well, the Bioware example I was going to use was tactics. It was a gameplay thing that was unique to Bioware, and they like just went all the way out there with it. And they basically just said, you know, if you really want to like basically program your own AI in the game, here's a tool to do it. And it was the coolest shit ever, and nobody else was doing it, and every other video game developer needs to do it, and they just don't for some reason, because fuck them. Because what it does is it adds another layer to the game. Once you play the game and you heard the story, and then you get into the gameplay itself, if the game is actually worth playing, then the tactics become a factor. It becomes replayability. All of a sudden, you're trying to build the ultimate party, and you kind of never quite get there. You can't get the tactics perfect. Close, but not perfect. You know, and it's a whole other thing. You know, is that a niche? Maybe. But like, how many different kinds of heavy metal are there? Just because you maybe like really love death metal, you say, I only like death metal. There's still some other metal that you like, but I really like death metal. It's a niche within a niche within a niche. So do you just try to throw some jazz and rap in there to please everybody? No, you fucking just play that for those people. And that's it. Do that and do that really well. And don't do anything else. You're good. You've got a market basically forever. Right? So what do? I think the single biggest crime of the gaming industry besides the intentional sabotage of game development across the board, corporate sabotage, whatever you want to call it. It has to be intentional because nobody's that stupid on purpose. I mean, you have to be stupid on purpose to do anything that they've done in the last 10, 15 years. You have to be stupid on purpose, which means it's intentional, which means there's an agenda there. But you see it in your politics, you see it in your schools, you see it in your churches, you see it in your banks, you see it in open commerce, and you see it in all of your entertainment, including your movies and even your music. Everything's watered down, everything's digital, everything's fluff, everything's plastic, everything's bullshit, and it's all designed to steer your brain to one thing, to make you become a dead, spiritually dead zombie. Politically correct, woke, spiritually dead zombie. Everything's geared to make you do that. If you can't see that, you're already a zombie. That's simple, right? Anyway, but you go back to those WoW moments, and then you look. We had Skyrim, and we've had Fallout 4 as test subjects, I guess you could say, since then. And they took that one basic thing that they didn't need to break. And so the single biggest crime of the gaming industry, the most obvious thing, in part of all the things that they've done, is we've done that before, so we can't do that again. Which means it worked, so we don't just try to fix it, we just break it all together. And we just throw it in the trash. That works, let's throw it in the trash. And let's do a bunch of shit that doesn't work, and let's force that down people's throats. That's literally what gaming has done. But that's what everybody's done across the board. What does work, what kept our kids from shooting each other? The 10 Commandments? Okay, let's take that out of school. And then let's bus everybody somewhere else and confuse all the kids and tell them they're all one, but they're different. And let them fight it out. Am I wrong? It's the exact same principle. If you look at it on a bigger scale, it affects, it's a poison. It's like a scorpion poison. You know what scorpion poison does? It makes you its stomach. It injects you with a poison that makes you its stomach. So it can suck out the juices once it turns your backbone to shit. Once it turns your fucking backbone to jelly. It made you a useless, woke, politically correct piece of shit. A fucking zombie. That's what scorpion poison does. Huh. Imagine that. Now look across the board and see what it's done to every single facet of your life. Maybe not yours individually, but collectively, yes. Just saying. That's taking the exact same principle and saying, how would that affect everything if it applied to everything? Which it does. And this is what you get. When's the last time you filled your tank with gas?
I'm sorry.
Did you?
You're not
Did
really
you?
seeing the Dalish at
Did
their
you go ahead and
best.
sacrifice the steak you planned on
We're
getting
good people
you
that
and
look
your
out for
significant
each
other
other.
for maybe some ramen noodles
Not today,
instead,
apparently.
just so you could fill your tank full of gas? Unless you happen to be wealthy. If you're wealthy, good for you.
But the Dalish are delightful. I was just thinking of inviting the whole clan over for tea.
I'm sure they'd never accept in a... Oh. Right. Sarcasm. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelana isn't known for her patience.
I haven't electric staff yet, I don't think. Anyway, that's just one of probably a billion different examples you could come up with if you were familiar with different games and franchises. And like it's not just the big AAA RPG developers that have suffered this. It's everybody across the board. Now, I don't know if Madden starts throwing in there how you should feel guilty if you're a white person, if you play Madden or FIFA or some shit like that. I wouldn't doubt that they have, but if they haven't done that, okay, fine, it's a sports game. But I mean, have you listened to ESPN in the last 5 or 10 years? You listen to any talking head on ESPN? They throw in every single woke agenda talking point that you can come up with at some point during their broadcasts. What the fuck does that have to do with sports? But I mean, then you look at the last Super Bowl and you see exactly what that has to do with sports. Some fucking illegal promoter, ice hater up there pretending to fuck kids, little boys in the ass, and then singing about it. They just didn't give you the subtitles, but any Spanish-speaking person up in the stands probably covered their children's ears and took them outside. But then again, you've got a culture that actually worships that shit and says, hey, if an entertainer says that grown men should fuck a little boy in the ass, then we'll just go ahead and go along with it, and we'll stand up and pretend to dance, because if we don't, then we're racists or something. We're not woke enough. Like, literally, that's a thing. That happened at the Super Bowl. It's an abomination. But there you have it. What does that have to do with video? It's the exact same principle. When everything is going that direction, look at where it's going, and then you'll know where you're going to be. Is that hard? That's not very hard. So yeah, just breaking, not breaking, but throwing everything that works away on purpose to bring up a bunch of trash that is obviously woke agenda, and just make that the foundation of everything you do. That's a foundation of stand. The first time one raindrop comes out of the sky, or the first time the wind blows, your shit is going off into the ocean. It's complete garbage. It will be swallowed by the sea instantly. And so it is. So I was just going to bump into hold on. I think I've got a damn staff that, hold on a second. Let me see. Is there any plus anything to anything on this? I guess not. Demons and undead. I mean, that seems pretty legit right now, doesn't it? 26 over 20. I like the willpower, but Seven stamina or 7 mana is better than 5 mana, I guess. I like the damage resistance, but I've got other gloves. I'll use these for now. I don't know, maybe the 2% damage resistance, I don't think that equals 6 armor. That's right. I've got other gloves. Let's see, we're gonna sell that too. Level 9. Oh yeah, I was gonna change this too. Okay, nobody needs this. Beautiful. Okay, now. $34 now. See, I don't think I can afford to do it like I do. No, I'm just saying that's how scorpion poison works. The idea is to basically turn your victim into a stomach, turn all the insides to mush, including their backbone, and then suck the life out of them. What does woke do? Turns you into a politically correct, conformist puppet tool, source of income for fraudsters and politicians to just suck the life out of you. Unless you play the game and promote their wokeism, then you'll make your money while everybody else loses theirs. But it's all the love of money, isn't it? It's all the love of money. Anyway, I probably should get. No, I don't think I'm even putting anything in Constitution. I really don't. I've got rock armor. Really need it. Although that 2 damage resistance was kind of nice. Not gonna lie. I might put those gloves back on. Anyway, I mean, we're already way past the ratio. I need to think about this, but we're not playing Blood Mage. If we're not playing Blood Mage, then working early. Have a good. All right. So have a good one, man. See, I don't have the willpower restriction either because everything you use has willpower on it. And if you do need a lyrium potion, maybe once or twice through the whole game, who cares? I might put those gloves back on though. I might do that. I don't know. Take a look at it. Beautiful. All right, then the next time we level, we'll get that willpower to 15. Because her attack is sitting at 100. Isn't that crazy? Her attack is literally at 100. That's 50. Well, that's mandatory right there. I'm gonna go refill. I back. Users. What's up, son, bro? What's going on? Okay. Beautiful. Oh, there's nobody to take advantage of that. God, man, this is a sloppy build right here. I don't know, maybe. Hold on. Oh, fuck no. We don't even have that. I'm gonna have to do it. Yes. We got that. Can't have that till 11, right? So 7, about to hit 8. Even so, really want that. Really want combos. Start working on that. Let's see. I don't need anything else here. Good. It's still gonna take me 3 levels to get the. Well, I don't know. I mean, there is. Still take me 3 to get here. Take Anders 3. Man, we're not gonna be able to. Fuck. We're not gonna be able to capitalize on that at all. Oh, this was. Yeah, the game's about a decade and a half old. Fuck. Huh. I didn't really want to spend that point up there. I really wanted a bunch of AoEs is what I wanted. Okay. Well, shit. Kind of wanted this too. Takes 2 points to get that. So I got 1 more point coming, then 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 5 more points coming. That means Anders got 4 more points coming. Anders got 4 more points coming. 5 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. That means we won't get that. Damn. Maybe steer it a different direction. I mean, I could go respec everybody, but I don't want to spend the money to do it. Really don't. Not even wearing it either. Stupid. Okay. Is it? Really? You think so?
He is by.
Beautiful. I don't know. Act 2 by itself is shit. Well, I mean, if you breeze through it and don't do any of the side stuff or follow out, all the, if you do a min playthrough, I guess technically it could be. Although, believe it or not, as big as Inquisition is, if you do a minimum playthrough, there's even an achievement for doing a minimum playthrough, like doing as little as possible. I've never treated the game that way, so I don't really know. I don't know what that would be like. We definitely want this, right? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't like not having anything to punch assassins in the face when you disorient them, but guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, I would say I kind of am. I mean, I don't know. I mean, well, once I've completed a game, if I go back and play it because it's worth playing, like this one,
I can
then
open the way forward.
I
One
complete
moment.
I complete stuff to level, really. So, I mean, I guess you go damn near 100% doing that anyway, each time. Like, I'm not skipping any stuff that I know of, so I guess there's that.
That was a summoning. That takes blood magic. Are you crazy?
Yes, it was
Says
blood
the Blood
magic,
Mage.
but I know what I'm
The
doing.
Blood Mage calling
The
the
spirit
Blood
helped
Mage
us, didn't
crazy.
it?
Call it what it is. You summoned a demon.
Demons are just spirits, like honor or joy. It's not their fault they are what they are.
You know nothing of spirits. Don't try to spread your ignorance.
Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights.
Anders trying to lecture to
In
somebody.
the days of Arlathan, the elders came here to sleep.
A pedophile, blood mage, murderer,
Uthanara,
terrorist,
the endless dream.
fucking jihadist, trying to lecture somebody
Peacefully anymore.
on what's good and bad. Imagine that. Right? Yeah. Hey, yo, Black, meet Kettle. Kettle, meet Black. Y'all just call each other what you want. Right? I mean, at least Meryl's straight up about it. And you could say, well, she's naive. I don't know. I don't know that she doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, even a demon is what it is. You make a deal, I guess, but I mean, I guess if you just think you're smarter than everything else, that's what demons use to trip you up. Pride, right? Pride is the first fall. I think Meryl has a bit of that, and that's probably her downfall. True enough. But other than that, I think her motives are right. Even if she goes about it, she's just like, well, just because you don't do what I do doesn't mean my way is wrong. That's her thinking. Is she 100% right in that? No, I don't think so. Is she wrong in that? Blood magic is just a tool. No, blood magic is evil. Okay, you got magic, and you got evil magic. You got lyrium, and you got evil lyrium. Blood magic and red lyrium are the same thing. Magic and lyrium are essentially the same thing. There you go. Yes, it is evil in and of itself. In fact, red lyrium and blood magic are the cause of and a result of everything that made things like blights and old gods and archdemons. Yeah, at least that's Dragon Age lore. So, no, it's evil. That's where she's wrong. But Morgan kind of thinks the same way. So,
Worry about.
I think it's safe now.
beautiful.
Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll begin the rite.
Okay, so we should have about as much money gain. Yeah, cut off your whole hand to open a door with your hand. Right? Maybe that's on purpose. They show them do that. Watch what I do with my hand. I'm going to chop it off. So we should get max money here. Yeah, that's almost 7 sovereigns. I don't think I can get any more money right now because I can't make runes of fortune. Let's just go ahead and do this too. I don't know, is she following us? She might actually help at the top of the mountain. Maybe. A little bit. Okay, so I think revenants are immune to fire and cold, and that's about all I've got. Never could figure out whether mana regen or straight mana was better. You know? Is that nature damage? Dude, I think revenants are immune to nature too. I know they're immune to cold. Pretty sure they're immune to cold and fire. That's like... Okay, shit. I'll just use this for right now. I know corpses are immune to nature, but I don't think there's any corpses. Oh, no, there's corpses and shades and... Oh, fuck. Well, you know what? I need an electric staff. I refuse to pay for it. I could have bought one, but I refused to pay for it.
Watch where you step. We're good to go.
I hope we go the right way. I get turned around a lot up here.
Easy as pie. We're good to go.
Yeah, I'm not doing any damage. Not doing any damage to corpses either. I can do damage to that asshole, though. I can do something. I'll take that. Got to build our bankroll back up. Attack magic. Yeah, I mean, just in general. Actually, you know what? Like, even the Chantry feels that way. We're not going to trust anything to your spells, Mage. You remember that in Origins? We're not going to trust anything to your spells, Mage. It's all looked on. I mean, because, okay, so if something, when it's used 90% of the time, it's killing innocent people, people are going to be suspicious of that. Right? You can even carry that over into the real world. If 90% of you blow people up, innocent people up, we're going to be suspicious of all of you because 90% of you blow people up, whether you say you do or don't.
So, human and elf.
That's going to happen.
Walk into a bar.
The human says, "You're lucky."
I think it's the same thing.
That hurt like mad.
Yeah, magic is looked on with fear and suspicion because it's used to, I don't know, create blights, create old gods, destroy hundreds of millions of people needlessly so that they can have more power to destroy hundreds of millions more people. And so they inevitably always find a way to justify blood magic. Which now you're dealing with the demon directly to get even more power than Lyrium can even give you by sacrificing your life and the life of innocence. There's a parallel there. There's an analogy if you're willing to see it, right? Right? I mean, straight up is what it is. So nature staff ought to be pretty good here. Although I think elves, I don't know if these shadow warriors are considered elves. I mean, they used to be elves. They're immune to nature. You'll figure it. Oh, you need electric. You need electric for this type of shit. Guns are definitely okay. Guns don't use themselves. I've never seen a gun fire itself off to murder an innocent person on purpose. I've never seen that. And you never will. But blood magic will, in and of itself, mind dominate and control a person and cause lots of innocent deaths. So yeah, guns are definitely okay. Nothing wrong with a gun. There's nothing wrong with a hammer. Nothing wrong with a screwdriver. There's something wrong with a lot of people, though. And all of them tend to be liberals. Isn't that weird? Liberals and terrorists use those guns to murder innocent people. Imagine that. And they're the ones fighting hardest for gun control, so you can't defend yourself. Because remember, criminal liberals don't care about gun laws. They're going to keep their guns, and when you turn yours in, now they can shoot you, and they know you can't defend yourself. Hell, there's places in the UK right now where even the cops can't carry guns. None of the criminals give a shit about that, do they? And aren't those the same places that are overrun with, what do they call them? You know, the rape gangs and the self-policing ones that tell you can't even come into our neighborhood or we'll shoot you. And so the police just don't. And all the white British girls get raped daily, impregnated, so that, guess what? They can't enter heaven according to the religion of the people that are raping them. If the fathers and men that aren't men anymore in the UK, apparently, had guns, well, those motherfuckers wouldn't be raping their daughters anymore. I can promise you that. Yeah, guns are definitely okay. The people that use them illegally are not. We've got hundreds of millions of legal conservative gun owners in the U.S. We never show up on the news. The only time we show up on the news is when one of those fucking pedo woke fucks wants to rape one of our kids. That's when we show up on the news. But you see one of these criminal fucks that own an illegal weapon because they don't give a fuck about your gun laws. You see them every 5 minutes on the news doing something really bad to an innocent person because that innocent person isn't allowed to have a gun. Now that's the facts. So I think you're barking up the wrong tree, friend. Let me school you for a second. Sorry you took the wrong pill. That's a Matrix reference. Sorry you drank the Kool-Aid. That's a Jim Jones reference. Sorry for you. Fuck. Can't get these assholes off me. Got him. Grooming gangs. Yeah, that's the term they use in the UK to just gang rape innocent British white girls. Christian Israeli white girls. Calling them snow bunnies while they do it, probably. Truth is truth. Grooming gangs. That's the reason napalm was created in the first place. Ugh. I wish it would just send you straight back to Marathari from here, you know? It does it at the Bone Pit. It'll let you just go back to Kirkwall. I wish it let you go back down to the Elven camp. I mean, if they were going to ambush you right here on the way out, okay, cool. I could see that. They don't. You got to manually just walk all the way back down. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Yep. We never used we never did the whole Flemeth thing. We still got to summon Flemeth. I bet. And then maybe they do let you go down to Sundermount. Maybe they do. I hope they do. Go refill anyway. Yeah, we didn't do this. My bad. I think you get like 8. You get 8 sovereigns or 14 sovereigns for this. You get a bunch of sovereigns for this. You can't make it any more or less, but still, it's a nice little chunk of change.
Harin amalana salin. Emma ira au bella seviranam. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In usanera narivas.
And here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am? Beyond that title.
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece. But it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Awesome.
You have plans, I take it?
Destiny awaits us both, dear girl. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Cheap advice from a dragon.
We all have our challenges.
We all have our challenges. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelina.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
I know you get some change here. I hope it's like 14 sovereigns. And there she goes. 8. God damn it. Oh well. Okay, maybe now it lets you go back to the camp, just straight back. That would be nice. Return to camp. Okay. Cool.
Macerana's child.
Nice.
Your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Funny is her keeper is actually an abomination. Well, not yet, but will be.
Elganon. Is this real?
Meryl wouldn't let the demon inside of her. The keeper was willing to let the demon inside of her.
Doesn't have a view of the giant
and
chains.
Swallowed everything the demon, all the bullshit. Swallowed all the bullshit.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Aye. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Of course. But only because you used that "you kicked my puppy" voice.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
I'm gonna give her some stuff. Now she's the one I wanted to have this, although what does Fenris have? That would be better for Fenris, wouldn't it? I can give her something else later. I don't know. I think I'm going to take the +1 to all attributes belt. I'm going to use that, personally.
Oh, hello.
I don't need a level.
Was asking after you again, Lee.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
I'm guessing that Templar wasn't here to offer your son his good wishes.
I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel.
He's all I have, all my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares, dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
When I find him, it's my decision whether he is safer in the Circle or eliminated.
No, please don't hurt him. He's just a boy. Talk to him. I know he'll
Hey,
see
a
he's
boy,
good
possessed
lad.
like a demon.
He just needs to be protected.
Just be nice
from
to
himself.
Connor, too.
I don't know where Fainrail is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainrail's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainrail might have sought him out.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle. Everyone should.
Everyone
My
should,
husband Wesley
because
was a
that always
Templar.
ended well.
They're not all
Look,
fanatics,
we have
believe me.
blights, blood magic.
Thank you.
Yeah,
He has
it's
been a
ended
lonely
so
time
well.
hiding. It's almost a
I wish
relief
all the
to
innocent
finally get home
victims
to
of
his
blood
family.
magic could come back and just smite Meryl in her bitch fucking face as soon as that came out of her Satan's asshole gutter mouth.
I would like to know
Right
more
then.
about being a guard, Aveline.
I don't think...
Your thoughts and opinions here
I know, but it might help
are
me not
just
get
fucking
caught.
evil.
You probably shouldn't have said that part.
Why?
Hey, this the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less. Earl, eyes on her face, you lush.
You lush.
1,000 thanks for saving
You
Jackson's
lush.
worthless hide. Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach. Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Whoa.
You're a real
He
hero.
almost fell over.
Now what brings you here?
Shuffle off to the mine, and let me finish those pints for you.
Come back to that blight taking hold? I need work, but I don't need to be some dragon's dinner. What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons? I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
True story.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
Would you go back for twice your previous salary?
Wow. Well, I trust his teeth, Jansen. Take it. We can
Okay, so
drown our
Hubert,
sorrows every
what he
night.
makes in a
And not with
day
his dark town
covers
swing
all of his
either.
laborers for an entire year.
Back to work,
And the
boys.
entire rest of the
I'm
year
happy
is
to
all
take all
profit.
of Hubert's coin.
So now it's going to be like a day and a half of mine production. And Hubert fucking cries about it. Like, you can't even make this shit up. He's just that bad. I need a cold staff. Okay, so we're making some money. Definitely making some money. I don't think I even bothered giving this to Aveline. Sword she has is almost already as good as that, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. $18 electricity for 50 silver. Holy shit. And 17 fire damage for... Was that a sovereign? I'm buying both of those. And a blood magic ring. Okay, I'm not using Meryl, so... But I will spend that on staffs. I would still really like a cold staff, too. If I can find a cold staff for like 50, 60 silver, I'm down.
Greetings, my lady.
You look like a woman who'd appreciate the finest rubies from Antiva raising her lovely neck. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
My lady, I'm a bachelor. I've never met a woman of sufficient beauty and charm to tie Vincento down.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
You abandoned your son at birth. If you regret this at all, help me save him now.
There's no man in Kirkwall who is friend to an elf blood mageling. A smile won't buy my trust.
So we got Meryl friendship there. That's easy. That's super easy. So let's go turn this in. Make some more money.
You must really like the Hawk family.
I heard you lost.
Why do you say that?
This it?
You came all the way from Lothering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Mary.
You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So you're...
I need a cold staff. Oh God! Oh, look at that mother. That is gangster as shit. But we only need it for like one thing, so it's yeah. I'm not buying it, obviously. Son of a bitch.
Keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravella around.
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
Okay. So now if we go to here. We can go turn that in. That's money.
Did Lothering have an alienage?
It wasn't a big enough village to have a wall around it, let alone elves.
Where did the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings, mate.
No what?
The alienage is better.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
The alienage is good. Someone should do something with it.
Oh my God. All right. I mean, why not? Oh, there's a merchant here, but she never has a staff. I don't think I've ever bought a staff from this merchant. Like, not even
I don't
once.
understand these.
I don't think I have. But we can get
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His
the
sister is looking
collectibles
for him.
started.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
You're already defying orders to talk to me. Might as well share the good stuff.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did.
What?
I saw him this morning.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry...
A Templar recruit actually turned into an abomination. A demon incarnate. Imagine that. Let's go grab this shit. Well, I already grabbed that shit, apparently. I don't remember coming back here. When did I come back here already? Well, I definitely did.
Are you the Templar who is pursuing the boy Fenrir?
I did not realize his name was known so widely.
Perhaps you know Ariane from when she was with the Dalish.
We don't all know each other. There are a lot of clans, you know.
Are you a friend of his?
No
I could have
young
probably
boy should
bought
have to face down demons alone.
Anders for this.
It is
And
surprising
got
what
approval with
sympathies
Anders.
mages evoke.
Not
I
that
always
I want
expect
approval
people
with
to
a
be
child
more wary of
molesting,
their powers
fucking
than touched by
murdering,
their struggles.
terrorist, jihadist,
If we do not
pervert
find
piece of
Fainriel
shit,
soon,
but
it will not matter.
there you go.
Either he will be taken by the demons, or by less mystical predators. And I've said more than enough on the topic.
Oh, hey, we actually
This
got
is a
the,
Templar
oh, there it
matter,
goes.
and we will be handling
Oh,
it.
awesome. Hey, Renzo, thanks for the subscription.
Aveline, don't you think this matter concerns the whole city?
It does, and you Templars are spread thin to begin with.
True. Sadly, there are more mages fleeing than we can easily keep up with.
Then let the city guard do what we're good at. I can track the boy.
There is a Templar, former Templar, by the name of Samson. He left the Order due to philosophical differences. He has been known to help mages flee Kirkwall. If Fainriel went to him, Samson wouldn't tell me. He stays out of sight by day, but I've seen him at night, near the entrance to Darktown.
Marilyn Aveline? Okay, I'll take that. Shit, I'll take that for real. I really want a cold staff.
I think I
I
found
would take a really good no stat cold staff to take into the deep roads if I could. Alright, so yeah, it's fire, nature, spirit. I don't know if that was a cold staff. I don't know that I would buy it anyway, to be honest. She's always got this. That's like a named item. But
Don't spill anything.
I think we bought a decent fire staff.
Ah, welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop.
Yeah.
My name is Solicitus. Please take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment.
Thank you for the subscriptions, you guys.
Actually, if you're interested,
Been a couple
I could
tonight.
use a bit of help to remedy that.
I guess what I'm supposed to do is put up a subscription goal. Fill this goal for whatever. I mean, maybe that's not the worst idea. I don't know. If you guys want to subscribe to a channel, I think you can just do it for yourself. I don't think you need to be reminded. Pretty sure you're intelligent enough to do something or not do something because you do or don't feel like it. I don't know. Clickbait is a thing. I just really don't like using it.
Remedy
Just
that.
saying.
Potions shop. You, my good man, are priceless.
The pun wasn't intentional, although I may use that next time. It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
I'm in.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Syrah. The Dragon's Fang.
The Dragon's Fang. I love how I said the Dragon's Fang. Yes. He's got some health and mana or stamina. I'm gonna buy the formula for that.
Welcome back to
because I might want to have those later. I don't know. I don't ever use tonics and potions. I use heals, stamina, mana. Basic shit. Grenades, all that. I've never gotten in the habit of using all of that stuff. Should I? Probably. Do I? No.
Don't get again. Buy armor today.
Oh, yeah, we came back here for Carver. Yeah, we came back here for Carver. Yep. My bad. totally did that. All right, so let's just get rid of Meryl.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Before he gave it to...
Okay, so I've got all like level. Okay, this is, yeah, this is later. That'll improve. Yeah. So that's level 17. That's 17. That's 11. Like I was saying, I had a backup. That's level 15. That's after the deep roads. Yeah, but I think let me just go ahead and grab these. So I'll have them when I hit level 11. Nice. All right, so we need to get the Talvashoth quest. We need that. There we go. This gets the Talvashoth quest. This actually does that. I'm gonna go refill. I'll be back. Okay. I think there's an ingredient up here, right? Yep.
Get back! Not doing anything.
Nature staff. Nature staff. So that's a fire one. That's a fire one. And that's fire. So Get rid of that. Gotta use this. Cool. All right, good.
You go through me before I go.
Out of your element, dwarf.
Out of your
No
element.
thanks to this lot, can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
A what? like serious? A what? A skilled enthusiast.
You can start making
Enthusiastic about what? Dwarf?
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor.
Seriously.
I need forward thinkers to help court the Kunari.
Court the Kunari? Make her think of the children.
Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I have heard of this. It's why their ships are so feared.
So it's some kind of Kunari magic. What use is that to a dwarf?
If it is magic, it's a kind you can assemble, and dwarves do
You
that
can
very
assemble
well.
it, so...
But that Arishok, he won't deal. Said I have the same mercenary disease as their outcasts, the Talvashoth. He says I'm not worthy, but he had this look in his eyes, so I figure I'll hire some blades and...
And you're going to prove yourself by killing Talvashoth outlaws.
Problem being, I'm no warrior, but I can pay.
I suppose there could be a reward for these Talvashoth.
You know,
As long as you do
I think the dwarves,
best I could figure, they're up
if
the
that's what you want to
coast,
call
the
them in
whole
Elder
camp.
Scrolls,
Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall.
I don't think they were
Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded.
stout folk.
Richly.
I think the dwarves in Elder Scrolls were giants. Maybe not giants, but maybe giants. I mean, they made their shit to represent giants. They call them Dwemer. You had Altmer, and you had Dunmer, and you had Dwemer. And the Altmer I think the Altmer are the tallest of all the races in Elder Scrolls. I think the Dwemer were even taller than that. I think. Evidence implies that, if you will. Still really want a cold staff. They're type of elf, but I mean, I think they're even taller. I really do. I mean, like they even like created like steam giants. You know what I mean? Why isn't it Ethan? Why is it Ethan? Oh, that's funny. Dude, it's even spelled the same, right?
What? Just wondering if the feathered
The miners agreed to return to work, but I had to double their wages.
My hawk's name is Sever.
That is
Sever. I always thought that was a
both our
cool
pockets.
mage name. Sever.
We shouldn't exploit them. They deserve more pay.
Throw scraps to a dog, and you encourage him to beg
So you're
for
calling
more.
all Ferelden's
I run a
dogs.
business, not a kennel.
The business part.
Yeah,
is
the business part is debatable. True story.
I will excuse you this once. You are new to this. In the future, let me handle the coin. You handle the danger.
Here to sell today, guardsman. My shipment.
I don't know that I need 8 nature damage for anything, especially not with fire damage attached to it. That's actual trash. That is like literal trash. There's literally no point in that whatsoever. All right, cool. There it is. I said I needed cold staff. There it is. 20 cold damage. That's almost end of Act 1 quality right there. I know I'm spending money I shouldn't have to spend, but that is a perfect staff. That's like absolutely perfect. When I say perfect, I mean perfect. That is a perfect staff. Now we can just go do this. Nice. That's amazing. That's a 3-star staff without any stats. Okay, so look at this. It's basically as good as this. So, yeah, that's pretty gangster, man. Honestly, no, I'll take that because I think I have the higher magic stat. I think I do. Pretty sure I do. Nice. A 3-mage party? So just screw the traps and chests and loot and all that. Just F it. Just forget all that stuff. Who needs that stuff when you could just... I saw a build by a dude. What's his name? Something Herseg. Herseg. So it's, I don't know. It's Swedish or Icelandic or something name anyway. It's a YouTube channel, and the dude had a 3 blood mage party. He made the main character and Wynn and Morrigan all blood mages, and they used Ogren as a blood puppet, and they basically made Ogren do nothing but taunt, like he was a complete blood slave. And then they gave Ogren like nothing but Constitution, right? And so it was Ogren was a blood slave with a force field around him at all times. And then the blood mages just did like blood wound and fucking storm of the century and shit like this, right? And they all stood back here. Dude, it was some of the most creative shit I think I've ever seen. It was pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
It was home. I would never have left willingly. I'm not going to be my father and spend my life trying to memories.
I didn't think I'd give it a second thought since I was gone. I mean, what did Ferelden ever do? But I do. Think about it. It doesn't feel right. No. I think there's not enough dog shit.
Well, we've already done everything here, so.
Do not say you are on board.
Another friend we haven't...
Shut up, Anders. Anders just fucks everything up.
No further, human. Talvishoth control these passages.
Ambushes are usually quieter, Kunari.
I did not intend to ambush. I expected to warn a caravan, but you are not helpless. The path ahead is littered with my kind. If you are as skilled as you look, it would please me if you killed them.
And I should trust you.
I have no history of betraying your people, only my own. I did not like my role, so I left the cube. I do not wish to be a murdering thief, so I left these Talvishoth to warn their victims. You are no victim, so now I will...
Well, if you're an indoctrinated communist, what are you supposed to do when you get freedom? That'd be crazy, right?
What's the trick, Talvashoth?
The path ahead is thick with my kind. They revel in chaos, and will give you the battle you appear to want. If telling you that is a trick, it is a poor one. I am new to decisions outside my role, human. I have decided to warn you. Do what you will.
I
Charming as
decided to
always.
do a right thing. One right thing in my life. It's crazy that if you look at it, let's just step back and look at it. A Qunari, in or outside of his role or communist state of being, decided to do one right thing, and that puts him up for death to both the Qunari and the Talvashoth. He tries to do one good thing. He tries to warn you. Says, my morals tell me, besides all the Talvashoth fucking jihadist, communist, fucking Russian bullshit, I want to do one good thing. And that makes him a target to both the Talvashoth and the Qunari. That means even the rebels against the fucking communists are still bad. So we still have a war going on over there in Eastern Europe right now, right? Between Russia and Ukraine. The hypocrites calling each other hypocrites, saying if you do one right thing, you're the one that's supposed to be executed, because they're doing evil on evil. Now, a house divided against itself can't stand, so they're just both going to fall eventually. But still, I mean, like there's a lesson to be learned here. This rebel, if you will, is just trying to do one right thing in his life, just one good thing. And he's now a target from any faction from the point of his fucking birth up until now. He's a target now. He wants to be mercenary. All he knows is killing and death because he's a fucking communist. That's all he knows. Killing, death, starvation, slavery, prisoners, control, affliction. That's all he knows. But he tries to do one right thing, and everything goes berserk from there. So, I mean, I don't know. Sister Patrice, she's got the right idea. She just goes Jim Jones about it. That's the bad part.
Can't we talk about this? No?
Nice.
To arms!
Caravan this deep?
Beautiful. We are playing on Nightmare, by the way. I think the stream title actually says that, but just in case. This is why I wanted another cold staff.
Now we fight!
This is like seriously why I wanted another cold staff.
Every battle is training for the next. Now you fall!
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everybody doing their thing. What do you want? You want everybody to do their thing. Just saying. All right. That's worth 1 copper, I think. Maybe 2 copper. A woven bracelet, maybe 2 coppers? Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
We're under attack. Surprise.
I win. So there's probably something over... Nope. Nothing over there. Pick knife scaler. I have no idea what that is, but I'm pretty sure that's worth like 1 copper as well. And that's not going to get us anywhere, really. Let me go ahead and save. We need Varric on this one.
So it begins and ends.
Stay still and try not to make loud noises. Someone. Surprise you. Got more on the way.
All right, no heals. No heals. All right, good. Yeah, no heals. Come on, man. Some fucking really? I got 2 copper for that. I literally got 2 copper pieces. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. So bad. So bad. Another pick knife scaler. Whatever the hell that means. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Please. works for me. That's weird. All right, never mind. Sorry. There we go. I think that's the last thing I need for my Runes of Fortune. We'll be taking Runes of Fortune in here. All right, hold on a second. I'll be back. Okay. Well, as a mage, this honestly is probably one of the harder boss fights in the entire game, to be honest. Hopefully you do it the first time, because if we don't, it usually takes like 10 or 12 tries if you don't do it the first time.
Bianca's locked and loaded. Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do?
Dude, it just did AoE damage for 30 fucking minutes on a spell that wasn't even cast yet. It literally just did AoE damage for 30 minutes, 30 fucking straight minutes on a spell that wasn't even cast yet. Wow. This might be a really, really, really short session. That's some of the worst shit I've ever seen in Dragon Age. I've never seen that. What's up, T-Verse? What's going on, man? Yeah, that's I'm not going to tolerate that even close to one more time. I'll be done with this right now. That was so bad. That had nothing to do with this game whatsoever. Like, that was the most broken shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. You got to be kidding. You got to be fucking kidding.
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to
So,
do? Ruin my
all right, so, all right, cool, man. I said I wasn't going to tolerate it even one more time. The motherfucker showed up in a spot that doesn't exist as a spawn point in the game. It doesn't exist. So there you have it. All right. Cool, man. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'm not